We should be live. Talk loudly.
Okay. Microphone going on, so we go. Just talk to us. Okay, we just talk loudly there.
Yeah, just talk loudly for that.
All right, go ahead and open up the unsafe building meeting for December 15th, 2025. We just have one property on our docket for tonight. That would be 126 Walnut Street. That was a house owned by Moody Dammer, but Kevin Damon lives there. Don, you did send Kevin a letter out, obviously, or he would have been here tonight. So I guess what we wanted to do is kind of go over, Don, maybe just see what's
the status of
it.
Utilities are and so forth.
Keep going up here.
Stuart, just hold it down for about 2 or 3 seconds.
Right now, I do have electric on. I got that on shortly.
Okay, you have electric on?
I got the electric and the gas on. So therefore, the next thing I got is, I think, scheduled for the 19th is to get the water turned on. And that's to pay the $200 deposit for the water gas.
So when you say electric, you're not running electric by the generator, you have it on by AEP.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you have Mr. Power.
And the 19th, which is Friday.
Yep, it's Friday.
It's Friday. Should I have one water?
Will you be actually coming in to pay the 200 and set it up to have it turned on, or will it be turned on?
It should be coming in to pay it.
Okay, so you'll come in and set it up under your name?
Right.
Okay. So it probably won't be turned on the 19th. I wouldn't think, right? If he does
Unless you
it,
got here first thing in the morning or something like that.
might want to give Colleen or Andy a heads up. And when he comes in to do that, if we can get it turned on immediately.
What time you plan on coming in Friday? Sometime in the morning?
In the morning.
Yeah, if you can do it definitely by first thing in the morning, that way it gives our guys plenty of time to work around and get it done.
Now we'll have everything up and running. I'm happy with myself.
So is gas bill all caught up then, or?
My gas is in my name.
All right.
Gas is in my name, electric's in my name, and then the water will be in my name.
We might have a little hiccup on the water. They did say usually they want the person to pay the bill that's due before they want to do a deposit. Now, you'll have to talk to them.
What was agreed upon earlier though for that?
I haven't wrote down, there's a $396.06 balance, but
That's
put it
the
in
bill.
your name.
Right.
Oh,
What
you
you
put
put
it in your name.
Right.
That's it.
Now, talking with Colleen after that, they were like, well, usually we don't do that because the bill is still his bill. And they're worried they'll never get that bill and then they have to write it off. So conversations will have to be had between yourself and Colleen. This is all I'm saying.
You're saying that if he puts the water in his name and pays 200,
Yes.
they can do that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because when I was talking to them, they were like, we don't usually do that. And I explained, we're just trying to get this house up and running. So it's out of my control. Obviously, I can tell them what I'm hoping we can do with it.
If you think that $396 balance, we go back on Moody, correct? Says he's passed.
Well, it was in his name, but it got paid after he was gone. Sorry about that. And he was accumulating that bill under his father's name.
Now, where are you on getting the house into your name?
I'm still talking to my brother without.
But what are the conversations like, what's happening?
So far, he's okay with it. Because you don't want to
Well, that's what it's like.
So it's like, I'm trying to get his time to go over to the courthouse and get everything switched, so we can get everything just switched over. So I'm still working with him, and he's got the grandbaby, so he's been tied up quite a bit here lately.
Don, is there any time limit or any sort of,
The only time would be, you have to wait at least, if you don't open an estate, which I assume they wouldn't want to. There's two ways to do it. If there was a will, either put the will of record, and then you could do, an affidavit to transfer the real estate, because the estate's less than 100,000. The other way is to file what's called a devolution affidavit. You have to wait, it's 120 days after the date of death. You could do that, transfer it to his name. Your last parent passed away some time ago. So that would be the easiest and cheapest way to go.
are you the only person living there?
Me and my daughter,
Your daughter is living there now?
yeah, she's 18.
You wanna ask something, Matt? It looks like you was getting ready to.
Yeah, does she have any kids with her, or a child with her, or so she don't have any kids, or anything like that?
Okay.
So you have any kids in the house at all?
Yeah.
So who was the ones in the stroller that we got word a week or so ago that was down there?
That was, one of my neighbor's kids, and she was watching it for a little bit, while they went to the doctor.
And you still have the gas-fired, electric-started heater, central heating unit? It sounds like, I mean, did you find a job? That's what,
Not yet.
kind of hoping that.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, you're getting everything taken care of, so
Yeah.
I was a little hopeful that you maybe got through for
We're
it.
now working with, Walter and stuff too, so they've been kind of
Okay,
helping out.
all right.
I got like one of them people that come in and, kind of help you get things set back where you're supposed to be.
A caseworker or something?
Right,
And they're coming in the home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
What's the, can we know the caseworker's name? Can I ask that? No, that's fine.
It's confidential.
That's fine.
I mean, you can ask, it's voluntary. If he wants to get, he doesn't have to, I mean,
it's not like Mitchell, Mitchell or something like that.
Okay.
I can actually give you the phone number.
Yeah, that'd be, I mean, if you don't mind,
Text someone.
if you don't mind, that'd be great.
I ain't got that high.
Perfect.
Was she out of Auburn then, or?
This one is out of Kindergarten.
I'd like to make a progress with me.
Yeah.
So, the title's a big deal.
Yeah.
Honestly, getting that, get over your name. How do you guys feel about it? I get to recommend, I don't have to say it, so.
I mean,
I'm just looking through my notes here from the last couple of meetings.
look, my only concern is if the water doesn't get turned back on the 19th, this Friday, but I mean, you know, we gotta do to go in early. I mean, just as a concerned citizen standpoint, having any children there, I would recommend, you take caution on that.
where do you get your water?
But I think
Is it in his microphone?
What number is it?
13?
at least from my notes, he's meeting expectations from what our asks are. You do have gas on, you said, and it's in your name, and it is current.
Yeah.
You said your daughter was living there, is her boyfriend living there as well, or is it just?
Yeah, it's her boyfriend.
Okay, so both are living there.
Yeah, and they're basically the ones that's helping us get the water and everything. So I've got that income, you know.
So they're both working?
No, he's getting the disability.
So there's just the three of you living there, then your daughter, boyfriend.
Boyfriend, my cousin.
Is it just his disability that you guys are depending on right now?
Yeah.
Are you able to share with us what that gentleman's name is?
Clifton Martin.
What's your daughter's name as well, if you don't mind sharing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clifton Martin.
Formerly of 212 North Pearl.
212.
And you said you have a pet there as well, sir?
Yeah.
It's a dog?
Yeah.
We appreciate you getting things turned around on this. As far as now that we got everything kind of getting turned on and turned back on, or getting handled in that sense. As far as the other items that we've kind of discussed, as far as the building condition, is that anything that we want to discuss here this evening with them, as far as putting a plan together? After Friday into the new year, or is this something we'd like to wait?
Up to Stuart, I would like Mr. Damron to continue to come in. I'd like to see him here next month, so we can see continued progress. Did the water get turned on? How's everything going? Let's put a plan together. So the items that are, that need work on the house, if you can start thinking about that.
Oh, I'm already.
I think
started getting some of the wood.
I think we'd like, kind of a formalized plan.
Yeah.
And a timeline. So next month when you come, if you could put together kind of, I'm gonna work on this first. I intend to have this done in 3 months or 2 months or 1 month. And I would like to work on this next and give us a plan of how you're gonna remedy those.
Right.
That would be good. But I think we just have Mr., I mean, it's, you know, a half hour out of his time once a month. I think we just have him continue to come in as he's working through this.
Go ahead. What's the date and time of the next meeting? So, Mr. Dammer.
January 5th.
Yeah.
5:30, so 5:30.
If for some reason you can't be here, if you'd let the mayor know.
Okay. January 5th, you said?
5:30. There we go, we got, go on, see.
Again, we appreciate all the progress that you've made. It's just to help keep this on track and keep you on track and have some accountability here. You've come a long way, and we do appreciate that. It's more than what some folks have done. We know it's not easy either.
Those feels good to get it done, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is that?
I went through and got all the water, now I keep the water turned on, and then go back to the start tank. Get the inside there, water, so it warms up outside, and I get outside and start working on that.
Well, yeah, the garage lean, but probably could be able to pull that back.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Okay, so.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Anything else we need to cover or Unsafe building, we're doing
I
that
just
now?
gave you a little packet there of all the ones I told you I'd start to work on. These are, I've gone out. These are the reminders, these are more violations, giving them deadlines, asking them. What I do with these is I try to stimulate conversation. Try to get them to at least communicate with me. I have not heard one iota from 200 Walnut Street, not a word. With the caved in, the roof falling in on his garage, his timeline is, his timeline's up in the next couple days, so I've not heard a word. 220 Walnut, I finally had a conversation, after it gets warmer and the weather permits, there they are going, he works third, that's why he never answers the door. But I have had contact with his fiance, they understand what we're looking to get done there, and they said they're gonna get that whole property cleaned up this spring. And some in between, as the weather permits. 402 Walnut, I have not heard anything back from her at all. I did give her 60 days to get the outside of the property and all the garbage cleaned up. We'll see, she has until February 11th, is what I offered her. And 224 West Oak Street, I've already violated her. I wrote her a ticket for the garbage around the outside of her house. She'll be in court in January 13th, I believe. That's the last ticket I gave you. I've been working with her for over a year to get that garbage cleaned up. I even took some of the garbage out myself. I've heard reports about the inside from the food bank director, not firsthand, but that the inside is just as bad as what I see on the outside. Dead cats laying around the inside, but we don't get to tell them how to live. But you're not allowed to accumulate all your garbage outside your house. So we're working on that. So that's where I'm at on all those. In process. The 200 Walnut would be the first one. The last line there says you will have 30 days in which to comply with this notice of structural integrity from today's date of 11/17/2025, or we will move forward with Safe Housing Authority oversight. So their time's up here this week. So we'll probably have to send them a letter. If I don't see any progress or hear anything, I'll let you know, Don, and then maybe fire off a letter for them.
What's their deeds?
Jerry,
Jerry, did you get it back? Did you get one?
I don't think so.
Sorry. Jerry, Jerry, Henke, Henke. It's 200 Walnut there, you know. Sorry.
$224, that was Mary McGee,
224,
West Oak.
West Oak, that is Mary McGee, yeah.
You haven't heard from her since the ticket was issued?
I have not, at all,
Done spring.
no.
402 Walnut was Kay Willard.
Kay Willard. Yep. And 220 Walnut is Patrick Moore. Is that the same boyfriend back in, or is this a new boyfriend? Didn't know.
Butler for the new development.
A new development.
He's got a check coming in.
Well, yeah.
Anything else?
I've got nothing.
I've got nothing.
Okay. Don, you good?
I'm good.
All right, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Oh,
Nope.
I did
Just
send
under the
an,
wire.
I did
I was
send an email, I did send an email to 510 East Green today, to make an inquiry about what is happening with that property as far as
510 East Green.
510 East Green.
That's the realtor owned property there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, that, they were emailed today, I have not heard back, so.
Okay. All right, anybody else have anything? Stuart, good?
I'm good. I'm
All right,
sorry.
entertain a
Well-
motion to adjourn.
We adjourn.
I'll second that, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, adjourn.